try to do some, but I I believe I'm gonna have to go back to what I was doing. Um, yeah, I got something coming up personally that I got to do medical related this week on top of working. So juggling those two things is gonna be challenging. And God dang, the number just jumped on up. Um, I'm tired of the threats and the false accusations and stuff because, frankly, I think I covered everything in detail already thoroughly, and there's not really anything much more to say. But the new claims now that I just saw that were supposedly, just they just here a couple days back. I've been busy, so I haven't seen them, and I have my tags obviously turned off, so I don't get tags. And I try not to tag people unless I think I'm okay with them, because I think it's kind of fucking rude to tag people that you have already blocked and had made it clear you don't want to talk to them. Um, and then they're gonna, everyone's got a case of Sioux fever. So I mean, if you want to do that, I mean that, that's obviously, but uh, when you start bringing up things like embezzlement and stuff, like that's slander. 'Cause I haven't done any such thing. Like I'm not worried about my fucking devices. My devices would tell the complete story of everything I've done. All right, because I know how shit works. So I mean, you know, don't threaten that shit, because you threaten that shit, then you do it. Then I'll just counter right back, and that's what I'll do because you already fucked with me enough as it is. I mean, you want to try to turn it around and play the victim, and that's rich because usually it's thrown that I'm doing that. But whatever. I ain't got nothing to say to you. I ain't ripped anybody off for prescription drugs, Roland. You can kiss my ass. I'm a fucking week off nerve medicine, so I don't need to listen to you. And you can get the fuck on up out of here. My plumbing, don't be talking about my plumbing. My plumbing's fine. But, so yeah, I probably won't be coming to the event either, because of this stuff. Uh, you guys go ahead. You keep asking that stuff. You think it's funny. You send any type of plumber over here or anything, and you know that's the shit I'm talking about. I got plenty of screenshots that shows fucking, that person over there with y'all, the same people fucking with me. You know, you want to take it in front of court? Okay. In a way, you'd actually be doing me a favor because then I don't have to fucking, well, I'll just keep that to myself. Oh, JM, you can get the fuck on up out of here. I don't need your smart ass. I was gonna think about turning the comments off. See, I don't come on here for you guys. I've told you, all you people, to leave me alone. You know, just like I'm sitting here on my channel talking about something that I want to talk about. I don't have, I'm not talking to anybody. I didn't force or tag anybody in here or any of that shit. I didn't try to coerce anybody to come in here or any of that bullshit. I, you know, you want to try to falsely claim that I somehow knew about some mental disabilities and took advantage of them. Uh, Number one, that's bullshit because everybody knew about my health stuff. I didn't know about anybody else's health stuff. And I'm not claiming to be completely disabled. Um, but I was told that I would qualify for that. And I've got mental issues. So, you know, I think manipulating somebody and, nobody told you or forced anybody to send me any money on my birthday. Ain't no extortion, ain't no embezzlement. That's a false narrative. Those are bullshit. The new allegations, it's probably was just another way and part of I mean, the person may actually they could try some shit like that. They could cook up some messages and stuff. But see, come attorney time and depositions and stuff, I have my phone get downloaded and they can see everything on my Cash App, everything. And, they can see all the conversations, all of it. That's the thing. I mean, they must have wanted to fuck with me some way, I guess this way. I don't know because I don't understand it. Like, first thing they go over to books, you know, almost a week past the time when they had contacted me, and I satisfied what I had left over. And I mean, everything should have been fine after that. No, but because I was suspicious about my number and stuff, and, you know, used and talked about what I felt like talking about, that makes me the bad guy. Huh, look at all these threats in here constantly. They think they bother me, they really do. Well, here's the thing. I don't have a current doctor in that capacity, but hey, if you wanna, whatever you wanna try to do, I'm not even gonna have to be worrying about a doctor very soon. So, yeah. Although I am gonna still try to get one though, after the fact when it's all done, for my health. Carrie's probably about the only person I care that's in here. I tell you what, Carrie, we didn't have such a bad time the other night talking. But I tell you what, when all these people come in here to ruin shit, like, they don't come all up in books and show themselves, like, or they get blocked, I guess. But I should just block them all too right now because, I mean, it's just like, dance, monkey dance, and I ain't no fucking buddy's monkey. Fuck you, Bird. I don't want to be invited to your prom. I'm invited, I'm not invited, fucking whatever. I don't want to come to your whack ass prom anyways. Brownie's training went fine. He's checking in, he's sitting. Whenever we heal and stop, he's doing just fine now that he's got more than just a fucking uh, positive based training. And only that, he's got a more comprehensive, uh, balanced training. Yeah, all these comments are great. Get a fucking rope and shit like that. This is what the fucking Workyverse does, though. It ain't about mean words. I love how they try to play on that. Oh, what you mean words? You did you little bone on. Yeah, but you ain't got the fucking balls to say some fucking words like, you know what I'm thinking. Yeah, you ain't got the balls to say certain shit. Yeah, well, I don't fucking care. I really don't. Bird can take her prom. If that was the real bird, I mean, I don't know why she would tell me when the fucking prom is and tell me to get a date and shit, and then come in here after I get the date and everything, and then say, "Oh, you're not invited." Okay. I mean, if that's how you're doing things, sure. Oh, nobody's fucking proud. Nobody gives a shit. They acted like this was the big fucking thing they always cared about. Was me getting off these fucking pills. I'm off them, and it's fucking business as usual. I block these motherfuckers, Carrie. I ain't got shit to listen to what they got to say. If Marks wasn't bad, I may unblock him, but like I don't trust any of these fucking people that come in with these other people. I don't even know if he said anything bad, to be honest. Don't ask me no personal questions, so you don't worry about what I'm doing. How about that? I ain't trying to give up content or fucking any type of fucking info for the Workyverse to quibble about. This is bullshit, man. I mean, this is bullshit. How the fuck you gonna sit there and try to fucking claim some bullshit that didn't even hold on? Alright, I'm back. Brownie, you okay? No, but Brownie's training went great. These are an hour long sessions instead of the fucking little 30-minute ones we've been doing. And he uh he just said not to use the vibration feature since he had that reaction, but he did okay with the regular stimulation mode of the e-collar. but we're not using that right now, even though we are gonna eventually use it some probably. But right now he had these metal steel collars called Springer, and they're pinch collars, and they're I tell you, he put one on Brownie, and he took him just like around his little outside building, and took him around a couple of times, did heel, and a few times, starting off, he wasn't really going along at first, and then he let Brownie, when Brownie would wander off, you kind of point the leash in the opposite direction, and the dog, when they go the opposite way, it's going to give them a correction, and they're going to go towards the other way to get uh, loose and to get slack. And he had that happen just a couple times, and next thing you know, he was going along right with him, stopping every time, sitting, you know, getting rewarded, getting a lot of belly rubs and chest rubs and treats. But he did good. I mean, he was fucking worn out afterwards. He was in the back seat, like dead asleep on the way back home. But not only does he offer, that for the same price as a 30-minute fucking session, which you get an hour, but I, he also, if I need to, I can leave him there for a certain amount of time for a set amount of money, and he does boarding and training, so he'd basically stay there at his place and train with him every day. And he said that that might be a good idea near the end to solidify things, to let him kind of have like a little bit of time away and do that once. But he said not everybody does. Yeah, I got a personal trainer. Yeah, got a personal trainer. I ain't been interacting with you, dude. You make up stuff. You guys can make AI voices and stuff. It's not a choke chain. He's not that nervous of a dog, Carrie. And like I said, this trainer's been doing it for like 15 plus years. He's AKC certified as well. He does police dogs, hunting dogs, service dogs, regular dog training, obedience, and he used to do like show dogs and stuff training. He doesn't do that anymore. But he said that that he responded fine. Like I asked him, has he ever had? He said out of all the years, like he's had three that weren't trainable. You know, um, because I had told him that if you don't think that he's suitable, if that's an issue or whatever, let me know. Because I have no problem keeping him just how he is if I have to. I don't care what the fuck I did on Books is Live. I don't believe that's got anything to do with it. Like, oh, if he was on an alt, no, now I'm revealing it. Oh, you got trolled. Oh, so fucking lame. Get the fuck out of here. No, the I was using the CBD to help him. He's not that nervous, but I do give it to him on principle because he can given the right situation, he could get like that. But it's just like he and the vet tech and the vet have all said that, that's a normal part. Um, but and they said, depending on whatever environment he was in before, and they said with time, as he's adjusted more and more to his new environment, and you, the new owner, you know, then he'll get better, and he has. Like he used to be not that social at all, but now when we go out and people want to pet him, um, because I don't hide the fact that he's still in training. And we don't have issues sometimes with him. Some people want to pet him, and I let them pet him. And before, he wouldn't want anybody to fucking pet him. He used to not be the type of dog that got in your lap either. Now he'll jump up in Grandpa's lap without even Grandpa asking him, unwarranted. So he's definitely gotten more comfortable. Yeah, that's what the trainer said, Shan, because he had asked, does he mark and have you taken him out anywhere before and stuff like that. And so, yeah, we went over all that. And I told him that he had been with us plenty of times to eat. He's been with me plenty of times to the doctor. He's been with me plenty of times to the therapist. He's he's been fine. He's been nothing but like a baby outside. He doesn't bother anybody. Sometimes he's a little stubborn to lay down, but like I said, we're working on that. His name's not Carl, and there's no such thing as butt stuff. It's a fucking damn little cute game I play with my dog that I fucking didn't invent. It's not like I fucking made it up. I'm not the only person. I saw another person. Stop telling me ketamine is a fucking horse tranquilizer. I don't give a shit. There's no fucking guarantee I'm even gonna be treated with ketamine. It's just a fucking possibility. It's something I didn't know that was fucking even a treatment. Alright? I watched a video on it and it didn't look too fucking bad. Alright, get that shit out of here. But no, the e-collar, um, the little, you know, people think it's a shock collar, but I've put it on my hand and I've turned it all the way up to 30. And he didn't feel it. The trainer said it didn't register on Brownie until about 23. He started wincing, like his eyes started like blinking or whatever a little bit, like whenever he hit it. And then about at 24, he had finally turned his head, and like he had felt it that time. But all it does is it's like a TENS machine. It fucking causes your muscles to contract with a little electrical stimulation. It's not fucking sharp stimulation. It's more blunt, you know. Now, if that, I mean, like, I was able to hold it like up to 30 and stuff. And then up there, all it really did was it just became like really ticklish and staticky feeling. That's all it, like, when it got to where it felt like I, couldn't hold on to it anymore. That's all it felt like. Oh, yeah. That's why I just said my trainer said and told me about it because he did it and he didn't torture him. He didn't torture my dog. And I'm not talking about the IV treatment. I'm talking about the fucking nasal spray, which would be covered by insurance. Um, Yeah, he didn't torture my dog. He's simply using, besides positive reinforcement, the other training techniques that they use on, like a lot of trainers use on police dogs, service dogs, etc. Not every fucking trainer uses just positive reinforcement. Matter of fact, positive reinforcement, it just trains them to do stuff in the expectation and anticipation of a treat. You got to be able to train dogs with another method besides that, or you're going to be extremely fucking limited. Because he's been on the same level now for a few months and hasn't gone up really that much. And that's why I decided to reach out and look at other things because I did not want to keep wasting my money on this other service when it's not yielding a lot of results anymore. It was great starting out. I mean, it helped him get a lot of basic stuff and learn some advanced stuff, but he needs a lot more. Like, you know, Brownie's a good dog. It's not gonna. I don't see myself having to hit the fucking button over and over and over and over again. I didn't see him having to correct him over and over and over and over again. Like he's a smart fucking dog. He's not gonna. He's gonna learn shit quick at a steady pace. I just know it. But no, you know, I don't know why I thought anything would have changed, but just casually browsing and fucking, and here I am. And Carrie, I think that's some bullshit. How they're gonna tell me to come to the prom, and then I go through the fucking steps of doing it, and then like, oh, is that supposed to be some type of payback or troll? Because it's really not. All it does is fucking save me from going to a fucking panel. Let's be real. Oh no, don't you dare say some bullshit like that, even if you are calling him by his fucking name, bro. Oh, I beg to differ. I looked into it. Insurance does cover. I don't know, Carrie. Maybe you can ask the real bird to see if that was her real account. It looked like it, but I couldn't go to the channel from my fucking YouTube menu. But somebody came in here under her account or look-alike that said it. I'll tell you one thing. Uh, you know, like if they're hoping I'm catching their fucking stupendous stuff, and when I say stupendous, I want to put an emphasis on stupid um, media, so-called media. They'd be highly disappointed to find out I don't. Matter of fact, right now, here in just probably a few moments, I'm about to get back to watching the remake Friday the 13th because it's Sunday. And I went to church this morning. I'm off today and I'm relaxing. Yeah, I am not worried about the Gene team. Yeah, I'm sure Carrie's trolling me. I mean, because she's got a reason to. I mean, I don't see what it would be. I mean, I didn't dox her. I mean, I did show her stuff from Filthy's page, but I mean, I didn't do it to hurt her. Well, did she come in here and say that or not, Carrie? Filthy does not have a video of Coy calling Plumber. Now, if y'all call the plumber or whatever, it is what it is. I mean, that's what you do. You do stuff like that. You probably made a fucking artificial voice of my grandpa. They've made many calls to him in the past. They probably sadly have enough voice sampled to where they could make a clone. It's fucking completely possible. And if they've come out with something like that or they're going to, I'm not gonna see it, you know. Um, okay, that wasn't her. Well, that's what I'm saying. They copy people's accounts like birds. I've tried, they don't want anyone to be friends with anybody on here because, like, I've tried to be nothing but cool with people like Carrie, Books, even the little community post I made. It was just a joke to go back at the joke Books made on his, you know. I mean, I was a little taken back by it at first because people say that shit, and then it's like, like, I mean, hell, if you're gonna call me that, like, what the fuck am I sitting here doing? What the fuck I'm doing? I might as well, sometimes I'll catch myself thinking like that. And then I gotta remember, fuck that, I'm not doing the shit for these motherfuckers. Okay, thank you, Bird. You know how it goes. They be cloning shit. I couldn't click on your channel. I tried to look and see and verify it, but I couldn't. I gotta have a mod up in here. I think I'll just fucking go ahead and make. Well, you may not want this carry, but that's what I'm saying, Carrie. It didn't make sense to me, but I didn't know if she was like doing it to troll me or you know it, you never know, and I couldn't verify if it was her or not. Now you're a fucking mod. You can tell me if somebody's real or not. Carrie, I'm gonna be praying for you. I am so sorry that you got that going on tomorrow. I am so sorry. Yes, Carrie. I'm not believing nobody, Xbox. It's just, I couldn't fucking verify the channel. Here, you want to fucking help out sometime? I fucking rent you too. Oh, I haven't lied about being a Messianic Jew. Hey, I fucking had a friend, and he went to churches too. and he was Jewish. Fucking, you obviously don't. I don't know. You people are gonna have to go get a dictionary or something. I'm tired of explaining shit. This live is about addressing the same damn fucking elephant in the room that just doesn't have any inclination to get the fuck out of the room and leave people well enough to fuck alone, spreading false shit as always, and taking a shit all over the place. That's what it's about. Fucking uh all these people probably damn near got almost a boner tripping over the fucking notification bot saying I was about to go live, I bet you. Not all of you. Don't get me wrong. I ain't saying that as a diss to everybody. My DNA don't have to be Jewish. Jewish is both a fucking religion and a race. Do you understand that? I never did claim to be racially a Jew. Now, just like some other things I was told that I had in my blood, sometimes you find out what you was told was bullshit from your family, or either somebody got it wrong somewhere or another down the line. So I may have made, because I got my DNA after, so I may have made a statement thinking I was something or another beforehand. But still, that has nothing. I'm talking about spiritually. I'm not fucking talking about racially. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know religion is this and that, but hey, some people still see it as fucking, necessary. I guess you can call me one of them people. I guess that's what makes me square. Anywho, those motherfuckers want to try to ruin everybody that they can, especially me or anyone that they see as a fucking somebody that they like. And I've been seeing all these other people that are new that they can go. You know, they're always going after somebody that's 10 times. Why don't they go after somebody that's like as big as their group or something? I want to see that shit and them win and come out on top. It ain't gonna happen. It will not happen. They ain't got the fucking gumption. No, that Roma shit don't count. But it's all right. People want to lie, and AD wants to fucking act like something and be all but hurt because somebody said what if and take shit out of context. You know, I really, really am at the point that, you know, I'm always constantly being have my words twisted. I mean, so why even say anything? Really nothing else to say. So hope everybody has a good rest of their Sunday. I'm gonna get back to enjoying mine because being on here stresses me out. I'm trying to stay off here because I'm not taking Ativan currently, and I'm about to be trying to go down on my other med. So yeah, everyone have a good rest of your Sunday and weekend, and good start off the week. Peace, blessings. See you later. Goodbye.